Welcome to your daily focus for March the 12th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I couldn't do this without you. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you. Truly. I know I've been in the habit of mixing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday all as one video, but this is the last day of our full moon energy. And then Saturday and Sunday, of course, will be new moon energy. So I think it would make it too much of a mix-up in the reading. We're looking at different energies completely. Well, not completely, actually. Some of it we're already experiencing. But we are in full moon energy. So we have to look at what to let go of, what to release, what to move away from, what to heal from. Regroup ourselves, make plans for our tomorrow. Decide what seeds we want to plant under this new moon energy. We have the 12. So the 12 is the hangman. So I'm thinking that today is a continuation of yesterday where it was more of a restorative time for us to meditate, to enjoy ourselves, to relax, to grow the dream, to realize the possibilities that lay in front of us if we see them, if we want to see them, if we create them in our minds. 1 + 2 is a 3. That's the Empress energy. It's a beautiful divine energy. It's all about birth, rebirth, creation, invention, planting the seed. If you do the numerology of the day, it's an 11 energy. So I won't break that down to a 2. Some numerologists do. But the 11 is just a higher octave of the 2 energy. The 11 energy asks us to cut away what no longer serves us, what no longer has value in our life, that won't allow us to move to the next level, the next step, the next success that's waiting for us. The 11 energy is making commitments to ourselves. Telling ourselves that we're going to give it the energy, the time, the resources it needs to flourish in our lives. Sun is in Pisces, moon is in Pisces, getting ready for that new moon tomorrow. I think it happens early in the morning too, so when we wake up, it'll be new moon energy on Saturday. Excuse me. So the sun and the moon have been crossing over Venus and Neptune. And they are coming together as well. So there should be a lot of love and compassion that we are feeling. It's a great time for dating. We want to experience love. We want to experience romance. We want to experience our passions and our dreams and our desires. We want beauty and harmony in our lives. Okay, let's see what the cards have to tell us. The 3 of Wands. Yeah, we're looking at different ways that we can go forward. Different things that we can step into. New beginnings that we can take. New adventures, opportunities, relationships, habits and behaviors. And we're really looking at things right now thinking, if I go this way, what can I see in my future? Where can it lead me? Where can it take me? And is that where I want to go? And then after a while, we'll move over to the second wand. And we'll think the same thing, but we'll tweak the path somehow. We'll add things in or we'll take things out. Or it could be a whole different avenue completely. When we move over to the third wand, we're ready to plant the seed. We've thought about it. So today is a day to be the hangman, to be present, to think things through, to not not act rashly, to give up something, a surrender to something, a compromise to something, one that will value your own thoughts, beliefs, path going forward. Absolutely. We don't want to be giving away our power. But sometimes compromises work to our favor, to our benefit. Doesn't even seem like we're giving anything up. And we're getting so much more in return. The Death card. The Death card really is, where do you push that inner child of you down? Where do you not let the release of who you truly are, your creativity, your imagination, the unique you, your talents, your abilities, where do you push it down and don't let yourself to experience the present? Experience growth, experience successes. What holds you down? What weighs you down? What burdens you? What blocks your way? To really feel a freedom or a liberation in your life. And I know a few of you out there, you can't even fathom a freedom or a liberation. You just want to get out of intense into normal, whatever normal might be. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start chipping away to let that inner child out. So find ways to giggle, to laugh. Find things that inspire you today. This is, you're uncovering secrets perhaps. And secrets in a good way. Things that were hidden before, you see now. You might have more intense conversations about things that matter to you. Or for you to see things from a different perspective. Learn something different, new. Shine up, polish up a talent and ability. Take it from the raw form and grow it. Maybe you've always wanted to write, so maybe now's the time where you look at a writing class or a little, 2-hour YouTube video or 20-minute YouTube video giving you the basics so that you can start one day at a time, one page at a time, one paragraph at a time perhaps. Just sit down every day and say, I'm going to write one page. That's it. At the end of the year, you'll have a book with 365 pages in it. It's time to go to the publisher. But it's one step at a time, one day at a time. So somewhere in this lofty energy that we are about to step into, there is something that's grounding us. Or perhaps we have to remind ourselves to come down and ground ourselves, to look through past illusions. Our third card is the Two of Wands. This is us inviting in the new. We're more than ready. We're ready to start a new path, a new relationship. Or maybe grow that relationship into something deeper. Or maybe reignite that spark that was once there. And that could be a friendship. That could be an alliance. That could be an associate. That could be a loved one, a spouse, a parent, a child, a next door neighbor. We're asking for the new to come into our life. We're inviting it in. We're inviting our path in. So what are you inviting into your life today? What are you asking for? What are you dreaming of? Have you tapped your potential yet? I highly doubt it. And how do you start to tap into that reservoir of knowledge, of wisdom, of talent, of ability, and bring it out and let that inner child out? Okay, we'll get a mantra card here. So we have the Death card in the middle there. So we really need to think through some of the challenges that we have or have walked through lately. What burdens us? What holds us back? What doesn't allow us to really go forward in the way we want or take that step or that next step to make ourselves uncomfortable again? Maybe it's in a relationship, meeting new people. Maybe it's a new job where you'll have an influx of new people. Maybe you're moving neighborhoods. It's time to let new in. And so where has it gone stagnant in your life? Where have you been holding back? Where have you not been allotting time or energy or resources or focus to? And the why. And start to make that commitment to yourself. The 11 energy, making a commitment that you're going to do one small thing each day going forward and see where it leads. Cheer up, live in the moment. Cheer up, live in the moment. Don't allow yourself to come down. Don't pick petty fights. Don't involve yourself in petty fights. If it's not going to matter in 5 years, it's not worth fighting over. You're not even going to remember probably what the fight is all about. Was about. You probably won't remember the fight at all. It never happened. Because you don't retain it. You don't remember it. Because it wasn't worth using that energy in that way. Use that energy for positive, for good. For compassion and love and joy. Cheer up. Live in the moment. Don't take the highway to work. Take the country roads. I always take the country roads. Well, once in a while I don't. If we've had a really bad snowfall, they're not plowing those country roads. So I would like to get to work. So bad weather, I'll take the main roads because I think I have a better chance of getting home safe and sound. But I used to take the country roads, and the deer right now. On the way to work, it was early. The other morning, I saw like 4 or 5 of them in the field. The other day, I saw like 6 or 7 playing, 3 up front and 4 or 5 in the back. And, they're in the moment. They're jumping around and running around and, kicking themselves up in the air a little bit and having a little nibble on some dead grass or something. Or, well, they're in a farmer's field, so, something, whatever the crop was, what was left behind. But live in the moment. Experience the now. Get playful. Get creative. Get inventive. Get excited about where you're going. By knowing that you've got today to start. Knowing that you've got this moment in time. Knowing that you can take a chance on yourself. Cheer up. Live in the moment. Don't dwell on the past. It cannot be changed. Why obsess about the future if things are beyond your control? Become childlike again, as yesterday never mattered and tomorrow is another day. Do something spontaneous. Stop and smell the roses. Bake a cake. Sit and watch people walking by. Live in the moment. Enjoy what you're doing. Allow the universe and your angels to assist you effortlessly at this time. Listen to the angels sing. Be still and just go with the flow. If you are feeling exhausted, disheartened, rest. Do nothing. Nurture yourself to re-energize for tomorrow, the new moon. Do what you need to do to cheer up today. The mantra is, I live for today and I feel cheerful. I live for today. I feel cheerful. And we'll see what our animals have to say. Go the extra mile with the elephant. We haven't seen the elephant in a while. Go the extra mile. Nurture. Productive. Communicate. Listen. The purpose of life is not to be happy, but to matter, be productive, and to be useful, to have it make some difference, that you've lived it all. So we've got the joy and the happiness, and then we're also being asked to be grounded. And think about, if I do this, will it lead me towards the betterment of myself, of my community, of my family, of my relationships, of my environment? To make some difference, that you've lived it all. To leave your mark. Where do you leave your mark? Where do you leave that thing, that memory that you'll be talked about forever. Maybe they'll put a statue up of you. Who knows? It's a painting, it's a photograph, it's a memory in somebody's heart. You know, we don't think enough. We don't realize sometimes that, you know, we went and we saw this beautiful little teacup and we thought, well, we'll give this as a present. We gave it as a present to somebody, and every day they have their tea in that cup because they just fell in love with that. And they think of you and send beautiful thoughts your way. So you make somebody smile every single day just because of that one transaction with that person, that one gift you gave. Maybe it's words of wisdom that'll stay with them forever. It doesn't have to be ginormous in order to make a difference in the world. Because then that person goes out and just subconsciously does the same thing for other people. Because they want to bring them joy. The subconscious knows that the gift of the teacup was joy. So then we go out and we try and find something for that person. And it's, you know, it's like that hair commercial, right? And, you know, I tried this new hair product, and then I told a friend, and I told a friend, and I told a friend. Pretty well the screen's filled up by... Anyways, back to the... I'm rambling, so we'll get back to the reading now. Elephant reminds you that when you feel like quitting, it just means you've got some extra steps to take. Many times, people set goals and stop in the middle of them, frustrated. Elephant motivates you to keep going. It could be an exercise program, a new skill that you want to try, a friend that you've been meaning to call. Elephant teaches us that by being gentle, having commitment, clear communication can help in our relationships. On the outside, Elephant looks like an intimidating creature, but she actually is a nurturer, wanting everyone to succeed and feel protected. Elephant is also very telepathic, and with a sixth sense, can feel the energy around her, with friends, family, and even strangers. She senses danger and responds accordingly. So trust your senses. Trust that gut feeling. If you don't feel comfortable in a given place or with a certain person, then chances are you're right. Or you don't feel comfortable with what somebody's trying to tell you, chances are you're right. Don't try and illusion yourself with what you want to hear, what you want to see, over what is really present in your life. Elephant reminds you that you are needed. The words may not be spoken. Although elephants are large and heavy, they walk noiselessly with much grace. Elephant gives you subtle hints that you are needed. But listen to all the signals with all your senses. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.